Let's talk about the best podcasting hosting platforms for those specifically looking to host their own RSS feed. I highly recommend Libsyn. Libsyn is what we've been using for the majority of our clients when they're starting from scratch, when they're starting new podcasts with us. That's what we highly recommend. We host multiple podcasts for our clients all the time, every month. And it's been a great resource and tool for us. But they just announced Libsyn 5. So type in Libsyn and the number 5 itself. What's unique about Libsyn 5 is they've actually turned around and they've created a whole platform that shows more and better statistics more often on their platform, which is really cool because people like to look for analytics and stats and things like that. They want to learn more about the geographical and regional data. That's an option as well on Libsyn 5. They've actually had the expansion to be able to have better branding. One of the things is, we were always able to brand the podcast player to a certain extent, but now you can brand it in multiple options. So it has a lot better tools that you can actually hook it up with your podcast and your website to match your brand and have more options to create better looking podcast players, which a lot of people out there, branding is key. So you want to stay on brand with your podcast too. And what's unique about that, and you can embed that on your website so it matches just right in there. So that's a really unique way to be able to keep better branding with your podcasting and your overall vision for your website and brand. And on that note about branding as well, you can actually create the whole Libsyn podcast page on brand, which is so unique because all of a sudden, hey, it's over here. And you could, in the beginning on Libsyn, you could turn around and put little elements or put a banner and things like that. But being able to go in there and make something look as if it's your website, I mean, how unique is that? That's really a really unique option. They're really running with, the competition in the space and up-leveling their game as well. The other thing that I'm really excited about here is you can actually host multiple podcasts on the Libsyn platform at once. So with that, instead of going in, you can go into one page in the back end and see all the stats and run those podcasts from one page versus having to log into multiple accounts for different podcasts. And that's another unique feature as well. The second one that's big, that's great, that I like is actually a megaphone hosting provider. So megaphone is that last point I said about Libsyn, about being able to log in and host multiple accounts in one spot and keep those consistent stats as well. One of our clients that we've been working with for about a year and a half, he hosts multiple series and podcasts, and we create podcast series for him every quarter, every 6 months. He does 12 video series on the side of podcasts, and it has launched over 40 plus podcasts I've seen back there. And, that's what's unique about it. He's got different series going on, going with different promotional pieces there, but he uses Megaphone and it's been really clean. The other thing with that is Megaphone is super clean. So if you're looking for clean and efficient, Megaphone's great. Blueberry is another one. Blueberry is connected with PowerPress. So it's more of a plugin that you go in there with WordPress. So PowerPress plugin allows you to push it out with your blog. But that's one of the factors that I've seen is if you're not wanting to push it out as a blog, that might not necessarily be the approach that you go with. But if that is something that interests you, you can look into Blueberry. I do feel like there's other options that have a more tactical approach that's easier to pay attention to and figure out within the back end. But yeah, if that's something that you're looking for, if blogging and podcasting is very important to you and you use WordPress, that could be an option for you. Podbean's another one that you can also utilize to create your own personal RSS feed, and you can control that option as well. Podbean is very similar to Libsyn, but now that they just launched Libsyn 5, you have all of those other additional cool things with branding, hosting multiple accounts, and things like that. So if you're looking to start a podcast, I definitely recommend Libsyn. Now they've got Libsyn 5. And if you are looking to launch a podcast as well and are interested in doing so, we help our clients launch podcasts in about 30 days or so. And you can check out more information on how to do so and work with our team at broadcastyourauthority.com. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, ring the bell, And leave a comment. Let me know what other types of topics you'd like to focus on this year, and I'm happy to create some content evolving that. I'll see you in the next video.